Hello everyone, it's me, Anthony Couch, a guitarist on YouTube. Now allow me to show you a relic, an item from the past. You ready? It's one of these things. Do you remember these magazines? This is what we used to learn from back before tablets and pads and pods and phones. This is actually my favourite guitar magazine. It's called Guitar Techniques, and this was a good month in particular because Paul Gilbert, the main man himself, wrote an exclusive track called That's Too Much Like Work, and I'm going to leave a link to that performance of the track down in the description, so check it out. But along with this video, if you buy the magazine, you get a link to a breakdown of some of the licks, and he plays this really crazy lick. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And the thing is, I know that I've named this video something along the line, I've not named it yet, but it'll be something along the lines of taking on the Paul Gilbert challenge or something. This isn't a speed challenge. I know Paul Gilbert, when you hear that name and you say challenge, you think that I'm going to be doing something super fast. Well, here's the thing, the lick is super fast, but no, you'll hear the challenge that he sets. It's not really a speed thing, even though the lick itself is. I'll let Paul explain it.
Can you slow it down? It's like, what are these weird notes? But you put it quick and it sort of has a groove. That almost sounds right. Now, you could try to like fix it, you know, like, oh, I'm going to make all diatonic notes. Good luck. So these fast things, sometimes you just got to go for what works and let the notes fall where they may. It's quick enough, nobody will know.
Here's the thing. I know that it was just a flippant comment when he says, you know, good luck, you can try doing this, but good luck. Because he's got full faith in that first style of playing. He's talking about having a B power chord, or a B chord, B major chord, rolling along like that, and then playing this really weirdly cool chromatic lick. Now, I get it that you don't have to make things fit into rigid boxes, and that lick works over that riff. It's not really a riff, it's just a B chord, and I get it. But when I saw him say this and set it a little bit, you know, tongue-in-cheek as a challenge, I thought, I'm going to do that because it's content. But then also because I'll learn and I'll show it to you, and we can all be better off for it, hopefully. And he's talking about this, playing something that is really cool so fast that it doesn't matter that the notes don't fit into gotta stop doing that, fit into theory, into a rigid box of theory. And then he goes on to say, you know, but you can try that, but good luck with that. So I gave it a go, and did I succeed? Well, no. Yes and no. You'll see why later on. I know that this song is in E major, and he's done that thing yet again where he plays an instrumental song, but you can tell that he's written lyrics to it to get a strong melody line, and the lyrics pop up on screen, which is his latest thing, which is a really cool thing. I like it. So I know the song's in E. So that B chord, when it starts, doesn't mean that the song is in B, because this is the thing that when I played that lick, it doesn't matter what context the B chord is in, because this is very loose in terms of theory. So my first decision when I was going to make it into Valic, to force it into theory, I had a decision to make. I had to think, well, what scale? What scale? So I know this song is in the key of E. So B, in relation, if the key of E results in the chords E major, F sharp minor, G sharp minor, A major, B major, as the B major, and then the others, what are they? C sharp minor and D sharp diminished. So that chord 5 is the dominant chord, and there's a corresponding mode that comes with chord 5 in a key. It's the Mixolydian mode. The modes go Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian. So there's my answer. The steps that I took to turn this weird, crazy, loose lick into a Mixolydian lick was as follows. I had to play the scale. So that's the Mixolydian mode. Then I had to work backwards from that. Now here, I do something a bit different with the intervallics. I'm not going to bore you with it, but to make the lick a tiny bit easier, I had to break a rule there. I don't strictly play it as I should, but it doesn't matter. No one cares. There's the Mixolydian lick. So that is the yes part of the success. The no part of the success, and the bit where I really think that Paul was getting at, was the speed of it. The other one, you know, when I did my little example before, I was slower than Paul. Many others are. Close, and with a bit of practice, I could do it, but I make 4 videos a week. I'm not going to sit and practice this for days on end. Doing the lick with the intervallics, that is tough. And that's what Paul is getting at. That's why I failed. So I feel like I succeeded in finding the notes, but at the moment I fail at playing them to that exciting speed that he plays it at. So here's a quick reminder of the first loose Paul Gilbert lick, a bit slower. And now here's my version, which is the forced Mixolydian one. Now this isn't going to be a case, I stopped myself then from asking you, which do you prefer? Let me know in the comments. It's not really about that, is it? It's about 2 different styles of playing that are based on speed. So speed is cool. Speed is the reason we buy fluorescent Ibanez's and practice with the metronomes for hours on end. But beyond that, you have this expansive sound that you can explore, and there's 2 things going on here. My version and Paul Gilbert's version. Paul Gilbert's version, we know he knows his theory, is flippant with it. Oh, the notes are going by so quick. Doesn't matter. That's like playing stuff like this. Or where it doesn't matter. The idea is that your audience is going, whoa, that's a fast flurry of notes. Then there's the other style where you care about the diatonic, intervallic, scale, following, however you want to word it. You care about the key that you're in, and you force yourself into that box. Neither's right, neither's wrong. You use the same approach within a song, within each improvisation or your compositions. That's what makes music exciting. But you have to know when you're doing it and use taste accordingly. You can be too rigid and you can be too loose. There's got to be a happy medium in there somewhere. But at the very least, think about what I've done and how that is something that you can incorporate. Any lick that you learn, change it. You have to delve really deep. There's learning licks, and then there's learning how to play the guitar, isn't there? This is what I always say. Learn other people's stuff, or you learn how to play the instrument. Of course, learning other people's stuff gets the technique under your belt. It's essential. But in terms of creating your own music, you have to take it that one step further. You have to have a deeper understanding of it. So I recommend doing it. I did it with this. It's something that I'd build up with the metronome to get it a bit more shreddy and a bit more like the style of music that I like to play. But I've got a good springboard for a cool lick and something to practice. Okay, Paul Gilbert, my hero, hopefully your hero. there is no one better, so I don't know who else you're choosing. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I've been Anthony Couch. Stick around for more meticulous music theory, and I will see you in the next video. Or something like that. I got it before. Just rewind it if you want to see it again.